welcome to Craft Morning, Christmas in July style. I am a little bit late here. I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. I had to plug in my phone. I didn't realize my phone did not charge on the charger last night, and I had almost a dead battery when I went to go live. So I had to plug my phone in. I don't usually plug it in here at my desk, so I had to set up an extension cord and do all of that, but we are going to be doing a little bit of Christmas collaging this morning, so welcome in. I have my coffee. It's been a very busy week, really. The past week has been so busy. I don't even know where the past week went. We went to Disney last week and had an amazing time. I've been doing lots of Christmas crafting and getting ready for my Christmas sale in my Etsy shop, and we've been doing a lot of thrifting, and we've also, in the midst of all of this, we have been working on our master bathroom, trying to get that finished. It's been a work in progress for like a year, and we just never have extra time to work on it, so we've been doing a lot of that, but this past week has literally been a blur. So welcome in if you are just joining. We're just getting started. We're going to be doing some Christmas collaging. I have a ton of scrap Christmas paper. I don't even know if it's really scrap. It's just I collected a bunch of Christmas cutoffs and other pieces of paper that I've used in other projects, and I'm trying to clean out my mess. And so I wanted to use up some of this paper, so I thought I would make some collages, and that way I will have the paper ready to use, the collage paper ready to use for another project. So that is what we're going to be doing this morning. Here's my pile of like scrap stuff that I have here. I'm just going to kind of set this off to the side. I also have a piece of copy paper. It's kind of like an ecru color copy paper. I found a huge stash of copy paper, all different kinds of copy paper at the Goodwill bins. There's like printed copy paper. There is like different colored copy paper. I don't know. It was a pack of it. I don't know, probably like this thick of copy paper that I picked up. So I want to try to use some of that up. So that is what I'm using. I'm not using anything too heavy. I don't want to use like a cardstock or anything, because once you start collaging, it's going to make everything heavy anyhow. So let me see here. Let me make sure my camera is good before we kind of get started. For my collage mixture, I actually kind of keep this little bowl on hand all the time for projects and stuff, but it is a half mixture of water and Mod Podge. So it's water and Mod Podge 50-50, and I always kind of add to it. I use this a lot in crafting, and then I'll just put like a little saran wrap on the top of it and just keep it. So that is what I'm using for collaging today. And so yeah, we're just going to get started. And like I said, I just have a bunch of Christmas papers. These aren't even used. I don't know if I'll use any of this in this or not, because they're like still new. But I have lots of little cutoffs and little pieces of paper that is just adding up. And I don't throw this stuff away, because I know I use it for other things. So I'm just going to start ripping. I think I'm just going to start ripping and start using whatever I have here for my collage. So how has everybody's week been? Or I should say weekend. It's only Tuesday, right? I am so not with it. I need schools to start again, so that way I will have some semblance of like sanity with knowing what time is, what day it is, what time it is. I don't know. I am just always not knowing what's what here. So when I collage, I'm just using this mixture. I brush on my glue and then I will just put my paper on and then just kind of brush over my paper. And like I said, this is a 50-50 mix of water and Mod Podge. So we'll just glue it on like that. And I have some wallpaper here. I have some other paper here. I'm just kind of making, I want kind of torn edges. I don't want hard edges. So I'm just gonna tear all of my edges. So anyhow, we have been doing, I have gotten so much good crafting supplies and thrifted Christmas items these past few days. We went over the weekend to the Lakeland. It was not the weekend. When did we go? Last Thursday, actually. We went to the Lakeland Antique Mall in Lakeland, Florida. If you are local, you will know, and if you've been there, you will know that this place is amazing. I got so much good stuff. I actually did a haul of quite a few of the things that I got when we went there. Lots of really good vintage Christmas items. I've been doing a lot of crafting with them. But then we've also been hitting the jackpot at the Goodwill bins. I ended up getting 2 Cricut cutters at the Goodwill bins. They're not new, mind you. They're not like the new ones, but both of them are very usable and both in pretty good condition. And so I saw them there and I was like, oh my goodness, like I've got to take these. So I picked them up, and so now I have 3 Cricut cutters. I use my good one. I have the Explore Air 3, I think, which is still not the newest one. But for what I do, it's perfect. But I've been doing a lot of sales for crafting supplies in my Etsy shop right now. So, I do a lot of like printing and cutting things. So I wanted to have like backups. So I thought that was like a really good find to find 3 Cricut cutters at the Goodwill bins. And if you know Goodwill bins, you pay by the pound on them. And so they were probably, I mean, honestly, because I put them in the cart. What I do is we usually fill up a cart of stuff when we go. And then we just push the cart on the scale. And then they will deduct the weight of the cart. And then whatever is left over is what you pay for. I filled up a cart and it had the 2 Cricut cutters and a bunch of other stuff in it. And it was $38. So I'm sure I got I can't pinpoint exactly what I paid for each one of them, but I'm sure it was a very good deal. Providing they both work good. I haven't tried, they both power on. I haven't actually printed, or I shouldn't say I haven't cut with either one of them yet, but I am going to attempt to do that. So again, if you are new here, welcome in. My name is Erica. I am a lifetime crafter and designer, and my channel used to be called The Pixie Dust Housewife. I've had this channel for over 10 years now. We do I do a lot of crafting videos. We do travel vlogs. We do all kinds of fun stuff. I've been trying to do a lot more lives lately. So welcome in. If you are new, please feel free to subscribe. It's free. And if you do, hit that little notifications bell and make sure that you turn the notification setting to all so that you receive all of my notifications. So whenever I go live, you'll be notified. And yeah, so welcome in. I try to do at least 1 or 2 lives a week on here, and I've been doing a lot of Christmas in July lives the past month because I have so many projects coming up. I have a big Christmas in July sale coming up. I do a lot of sales with my craft projects at the holidays for like local places and stuff. So I'm really working to get a lot of things done. So I've been really kind of busting my tail trying to get things done for Christmas now ahead of time. If you are a crafter and you give crafts out for the holidays, or you make things for the holidays, you will know that you need to start now. Everybody's like, you're starting way too early. Like, and no, I am not starting way too early. I've waited before and I've gotten down to like October, and then I don't have time to do all the projects that I want to do. So anyhow, I am just collaging here today. I'm literally just using up scraps that I have on hand, trying to use up some of this stuff. I have this vintage wrapping paper scrap. I actually have more of this, but this was just a piece that was ripped off, so I decided to use it. But this is like from the 60s maybe. It's really old. So it's really good for collaging. Let's use some of this. Wrapping paper is really great to use for collaging. So basically what I'm doing right today is I'm going to just make some collage sheets of paper here. I put down some wax paper that I do this on also so that it doesn't stick to my workboard here. But I just take scraps of paper and then I collage on a piece of copy paper. It hardens up, and then I can use that paper in other projects that I do. So that's kind of my plan here today. It's pretty easy and mindless and something really good to do while I'm live so that I can chit chat with you guys while I work at the same time without having to think too much, because it's not really a thinking project. It's more of just a put things wherever you feel like putting things project. So, and it's a lot of fun. It's like very therapeutic also to just kind of do stuff. Sometimes when I'm in a funk and I can't, figure out what I want to do, I will do things like this just to kind of get my creative juices flowing. So I'm not in a funk though. My creative juices have been pretty good. I actually have too many ideas that I want to do and not enough time to do them all. So I can't say that I don't have any creative juices going right now, because I definitely do. My problem is I have too many projects going on at once, and I struggle with trying to finish things. So that is my problem. All right, just cutting up the edges on some paper here. So this is just mindless. It's just cut scraps, paste them down. I honestly don't even really pay much attention to like design or anything. I'm kind of just putting things wherever they lie. So anyhow, in addition to my good thrifting finds, because I've gotten so many good thrifting finds. Oh, actually, I just thrifted some vintage spice containers, which are amazing. I have so many ideas in mind for them. Where did I put them? Maybe I'll show you guys them. They're some vintage spice containers that, oops, let me try to get this piece. I want these edges cut. Yeah, I found a collection of vintage spice containers, and I want to do some like kitschy vintage kitchen crafting with them. But they're really cool. Let me see if I can find them really quick. I know I just had them. I put them in a box somewhere. Oh, I do this all the time. I have things and then I put them someplace and then I think I'm going to know where they are. Oh, they're right behind me. Yeah, check out these. These are really cool. But I don't want to like put this on my collage stuff. But look at all of these vintage spice containers that I just got. There's one ginger. There's ground allspice. Cardamom. That's a cool one. A whole collection of them. Somebody must have had these in their house for years and they must have like cleaned the house out or something and they got rid of all of them. But there was a bag of them, so I snatched up the entire bag. But these are so cool. Paprika. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be using those in an upcoming craft. I just posted my new video last night. I finally got that uploaded. So go check that out if you have not seen it yet. That is another good one. I used a loaf pan and I remade a vintage pattern to make a Santa Claus sleigh. So that pattern is actually up in my Etsy shop as a digital, so you can go purchase the digital and make the sleigh yourself with the pattern. It is from, here's the ornament right here. That's the ornament that I used to make the pattern. And so you can make the sleigh, and I included some reindeer, some vintage reindeer that came from a Christmas card in the digital, so you can make the whole little setup with the digital. And I used a loaf pan. I put all of the items in a loaf pan. But you can use like anything. You don't have to use a loaf pan. You could do anything. So that I thought was very cute, and I just finished that last night. So that is listed as the newest video on my channel. So go check that one out. All right, I need to find more color here. I've got a lot of words. Oh, let's use this. This is a good one. So the rest of the week for me, tomorrow I have, I think I'll be posting another video either tomorrow or what's tomorrow, Wednesday? Actually, no, my next video will probably be going up on Thursday. I have another video going up probably Thursday. Tomorrow I actually have, I have some things to do in the morning. But I will be doing some thrifting tomorrow. And then tomorrow is also date night. So Sean and I are going out for dinner somewhere tomorrow night. And then, like I said, Thursday, I have another video coming up. Friday, I'm going to try to do a Friday night live. We'll see what happens. The weather here has been so weird. It's been so, it's nice in the mornings, but then it's really rainy and thundery and stormy in the evenings. So we like to go out in the evenings for a walk or hike or something, but we haven't been able to do that lately. So I'm hoping that we get a nice night here at some point so that I can do an out and about Friday night live. Look at this. This is a vintage tissue paper with the Santa Clauses on it. I think that's really cute. I want to use some of this. Let's put that right here. So that's kind of what my week looks like. If you are a subscriber and want to follow along with knowing what the schedule for the channel is, I try to post at least a couple videos a week, like full videos, tutorial videos, or some sort of video. But then I also have been trying to do at least a couple lives every week. And, yeah, so it's busy. It's busy, busy, busy for me. But I love it. It's fun. All right, what else do I have here for paper? Maybe more music paper. I feel like I've got some blank spaces here. Let's do maybe something like this. I hear my cat meowing. He's such a loud mouth. He's, I don't know, about maybe 2 months ago, he had a seizure, and he's not young, he's old. He's probably 15 years old, maybe older than that. 15 or 16 years old. But a couple months ago, he had a seizure, and I ended up changing his cat food, and it seems to have helped. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's helped, but he hasn't had a seizure again. So I don't know if it was just a fluke thing, but I had suspected that it was his cat food, only because it was a new brand that we gave him, and like it happened like the first day that we gave it to him. So I stopped giving him that cat food, and I gave him a different kind of cat food. And I started adding in like a soft, because he used to only eat like hard cat food. But I added in like a soft cat food to it. And now he will not eat regular cat food without having the soft in it. So he gets mad. He will meow. And he is so loud and boisterous. And he will meow and meow and meow, and I swear the whole neighborhood can hear him because he demands the soft cat food now. So that's probably what he's doing. I hear him meow. I hear him meowing. He's an indoor-outdoor cat, but he doesn't go far. He stays right close to our house. He definitely doesn't go far. But he has always been an indoor-outdoor cat. We've had him since we lived in Massachusetts, and he's moved with us everywhere we've gone. And he just gets accompanied to wherever we live. And but he is the greatest lizard catcher. He catches lizards. Like, I don't know how those little lizards are so fast, and he will catch them. But yeah, he doesn't go near the rats, but the lizards, he loves the lizards. He will chase after those lizards, and he'll get them. He doesn't eat them. He just gets them. So, he's funny. So, as you can see, this paper is coming along good. I had these little, like, goodie bags that have all these little, almost like little baking signs on them, which are really cute. So I'm using some of these in this project, kind of just ripping some out. I'm going to put one up here, I think. It's kind of blank up here. But it's looking good. This is a great way to obviously use up your scraps, and also once you get it all made, this makes for great tags. It makes for great like background for projects. I love collaging paper, and obviously you don't have to do Christmas. You could do any theme you want, but it is a lot of fun. Here's another vintage type paper. The chat is quiet today. It's either quiet in here or I'm not seeing messages. One of the two, which could be either or. I haven't seen any messages. I'll put this one right in the front down here. It's very quiet this morning. But anyhow, we had a great time at Disney. We went to Disney last week. We go once or twice a month usually. But we had a great time. When we go, we don't like do everything. We're not going to like have a full-on vacation because we live close. We go all the time. We only do the things we feel like doing. So we ended up seeing the brand new Country Bear Jamboree that just reopened. So if you are a Disney fan, you'll know they closed Country Bear Jamboree, which has been like an original show for the longest time. They closed it and revamped it. And I am very happy that they definitely updated it, but there's still lots of nostalgia that they left, which is what I was concerned about. Disney sometimes does that. They have a way of taking away the nostalgia of things that make Disney special. So I was very happy when I saw that they actually did a great job on the Country Bear Jamboree. I was very happy with it. I thought it was very cute. We all really enjoyed it. It was a really good show. So that was fun. And we went to the water park again. We try to go to the water park whenever we go. We have the water park included in our pass. So we went to Typhoon Lagoon, and it's great in the summertime because the regular parks are so hot. So we had a really good time at Typhoon Lagoon. And then we also did Epcot in the evening. What did we do at Epcot? Oh, we went and checked out the hidden playground. Jameson has been wanting to go check out the hidden playground for a while, and we just went and checked it out for the very first time. It's not really a hidden playground, but it is a playground in Mission Space. When you exit the Mission Space ride, there is a playground there that's like an indoor playground for kids. I think it's up to 12 years old, with like tunnels, and they can climb all around in there. And Jameson's been wanting to do it for a long time, and we hadn't ever done it. We keep forgetting to do it. So we specifically went to Epcot just to do the Mission Space playground, and he loved it. So we did that, which was fun. And then what else did we do? We went to Hollywood Studios, rode Slinky Dog. We had dinner at the, what is it called? I cannot think of what that restaurant's called. It's the restaurant in Magic Kingdom in Adventureland. The one over near Pirates of the Caribbean and Jungle Cruise. Skipper Cantina? Jungle Navigation, Skipper Cantina, something like that. It's what it's called. We've been there a bunch of times. I never can remember the name of that place. But we had dinner there one night, and it was delicious. Hello, Renee. Welcome in. I'm glad you said something because now I know my chats are working. So welcome in. How's the weather in North Carolina? I know it's been brutally hot here. And we are on the west coast of Florida. And it has been brutally hot. Yeah, was it yesterday or the day before? It was 102 with humidity. You couldn't even go outside. It was so bad. But I've heard that it's been like hot everywhere, but it's been hot here. Hot here. So hence why we do the water parks when we went to Disney. But I don't know, you guys can't even see what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can move this down. It's hot and stormy. Yeah, I think like a good portion of the country has been hot and stormy. Move down a little bit just so you can see what I'm doing. My camera was up too high. So I have to every once in a while pull the paper off of the wax paper so that it doesn't stick. But this page is actually coming out very cute. I don't need a whole lot more. I think I'm going to put a little bit more blue over here. Let me see, I'll use some of the wrapping paper. Put a little bit more blue maybe up here. Yeah, like that. But we didn't renew our Universal passes this year yet. When we first moved down here, we had all of the passes. We had passes for Universal, we had Disney passes, we had Legoland, we had Busch Gardens. We had passes for everything. We didn't renew our Universal this year. However, I love Universal. But we just weren't going enough. So I actually just got a thing in the mail that said we can renew our passes for $188 and have the rest of the year be like, it's only $188 for the rest of the year. So I was like, yeah, I think I might do that. Because Jameson loves, he loves Dr. Seuss area. He loves that area. I'm going to put some of this up top. Now you guys are too high. Oops, let me move this down here. But yeah, we've always had our Disney passes. We have the pirate passes. So we do have blackout dates, but to be honest, I prefer not to go to the park during the blackout dates because it's usually craziness, and I like to go when it's not as hectic and crazy. So I really don't mind having the blackout dates. Disney's actually been pretty quiet lately. When we went to Epcot the other night, it's been a long time since I've seen Epcot so quiet. I don't know if this is gonna stick. Yeah, it should. Yeah, Epcot was so nice when we went. I think we went on a Thursday. No, what night was it? It was a Tuesday night. Yeah, it was a Tuesday night that we went to Epcot, and it was like, no, we had the park to ourselves. It was so quiet that night. It was really nice. Okay, just about done with this page. You can see, I don't know, I really don't need much of anything else on here. I think this one's pretty good. I think I'm going to set that one aside and start another page here. So let me grab another piece of copy paper, and I'll put this one, I'm just going to set this on my counter to dry. We'll start another piece of paper. I might do, yeah, I'm just going to use up this copy paper. Oops. Let's see. Try to get some paper that I haven't really used. So again, if you are new here, welcome in. I am doing some paper collaging and prepping for another project. I usually try to do all of my prep work. Well, not all, but during my lives, I try to do some of my prep work with you guys because there's a lot of kind of behind the scenes prep work that happens before I actually post a video. So it's a great time to kind of do a live and show you guys what I do to prep for a video. I always post my lives so you can go back and watch other lives that I've done. I did a making tassel live just recently, and I actually have, I think, 10 tassels ready to go. Those will go up in my Christmas in July sale at the end of the month here. Actually, it's almost the end of the month, so that sale is going to be happening here soon. But that is what's happening today. No, I'm just kind of I try to do this as fast as I can. Whenever I do collaging like this, I try to do it quick. I try not to spend too much time deciding what I want to put where. I actually try to just use what I have and just lay it wherever it is. I'm not even going to rip that one. That one's already ripped pretty good. It's okay if your pieces go off the edge of your paper. That's fine. No biggie. It's a good one. And then my mixture, if you didn't hear me say earlier, my mixture that I'm using for the collage is just half parts water, half parts Mod Podge. And I honestly keep this little bowl right here. I keep this on hand all the time, and I'm always adding to it, and I just put saran wrap on the top of it because I use this mixture for if I'm sealing a project up. Like sometimes I'll do a project that needs sealing so that way it doesn't peel or needs, lasts a longer time. I will use that mixture to seal things up as well. Like if I do journaling and I'm doing like a journal cover, I'll use that on fabric. I'll use it on, just about anything. It does, because of the water in it, it will sometimes make things a little bubbly. Not bubbly, but, ripply. But it dries hard. So most of the time you can flatten it out. And it's fine on fabric. So it just hardens up fabric. It's great. It's a great mix for like the spine of a journal or a book. If you're redoing the spine of a book and you're doing like a fabric spine and you want to harden that spine up, I use that mixture for that. So let's see. Someone asked me, not on live here, but in a message. I don't know if that person is in here or not. Someone asked me if I had like a lineup of my upcoming videos, and I somewhat do. Let me see if I can find it, and if they are here, they usually come to my live. If they are here, they can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can just find that lineup really quickly. I had it. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. So this is my organization that I have here. These are some of my videos that I either have going, have done, or are planning to do. I probably won't get to all of them, but here is some of them that we've got going on for my upcoming videos. So I'll kind of just move this up so you can kind of see what is in the works here. The ones that are marked in pink are the ones that I've already done, and those ones have already been listed. But I am also currently working on a few other ones here. So this was kind of like my brainstorm last month when I was planning out my Christmas in July. So that's kind of my lineup for videos. So if there was something on that list that interested you, make sure you subscribe and turn on the little notifications bell, and make sure that little notifications bell is set to all so that you receive all of the notifications whenever I post. And that is another thing I get. I get a lot. So I've had my channel for 10 years, and I have subscribers that have been following me for the 10 years, and they message me and they're like, I'm not seeing your videos. It's because for some reason along the way, I don't know when it happened, YouTube decided to update their subscriber, like the notifications for subscribers, and subscribers aren't getting all of the notifications for the people that they subscribe to. So you have to make sure that you set that subscriber bell to all so that you receive all of the notifications. YouTube just wanted, they like to like show what they want to show. So they, with their algorithms, like they, depending on what you watch, they'll show you what you watch unless you have your thing set to all. And then they'll show you, what you want to see. Subscriptions that you want to see. But also another question that I've gotten is how much it costs to be a subscriber. It is free to be a subscriber. It does not cost anything. Good morning, Kim. Kim Reynolds from St. Louis. Welcome in. Yeah, so what I was saying is it doesn't cost to be a subscriber. Being a subscriber is free. All subscribing does is kind of shows that you're interested in that channel and that you'd like to see more content from that channel. So, subscribe. It is free. And it definitely helps out a channel as well. So if you subscribe to a channel, it helps that channel as far as allowing that channel to be seen by other people as well. So hit the subscribe button. And I know I have a lot of new subscribers. I have a lot of older subscribers, but I also have a lot of new subscribers. So welcome in. All right, let's get some more of this wrapping paper here. I like these reindeer. I'm all about the reindeer lately. I love the little vintage reindeer. Let's see, let's just put this whole piece right here. So the rest of my day is, I am going to pick out paint for our master bathroom here. We're redoing our master bathroom. And yesterday we finished tiling the shower. And I need to get some paint for, oops, what the heck? I need to get some paint for my trim and my walls. So I've got to go pick that out. I know what I want. I just have to go get it. And then we have to grout the tile in the shower. We have to grout the tile behind the soaking tub. So we've got a lot of things to do. Sean has to go in and sand the walls before the walls can get painted. And let's put some of this. So it has been a work in progress. We've literally been working on this bathroom for like a year. It should have been done like a year ago. It's pretty ridiculous, but it's coming along. We have two bathrooms and I cannot wait to have both of them functioning. We've literally only had one bathroom. I mean, it's not like I have a bunch of people here ever. But we have had one working bathroom for like 9 months, and it'd be nice to have two bathrooms working. So that's kind of what the rest of our afternoon is looking like. Some more of this. I'm sure I have paper in here that This is some of my paper from one of my paper kits. I have multiple paper kits. If you are into crafting and you like to make projects and you like some of my projects, I have multiple digital paper kits that are up on my Etsy shop, Shop Wicked Vintage. The link will be in the description of this video under my links. But you can get, I have a paper kit with a bunch of Christmas designed vintage style papers. Some of them come from like original Christmas wrapping papers. Some of them come from photographs of original ornaments. Some of them come from like remakes of vintage books and book pages and all of that. So go check those out. And they're digital, which is nice. So that way you can download them and print them right on your printer at home, and you don't have to wait for them. I do have some items that are being, that get shipped. However, I'm trying to get almost all of my items, like all of my crafting items, to digital. So that way I don't have to, although I do have people who like that I ship stuff out because they don't have a printer and they don't, it's easier for them. So that's kind of why I do that. So I probably will keep some things not digital, but whoops, I keep hitting my camera and bouncing you guys around. Let's see, move this up. Oops, I got stuff everywhere here. I really like these little bags with these little like sayings. They're like little, almost look like little advertisements. Let's put one right here. So yeah, that's what the rest of my afternoon looks like. Pretty busy. I have about 10 more minutes on here. I usually do a live for about an hour. I've gotten almost 2 full sheets of this collage paper done. And then, like I said, I have another video that will be posted, I'm thinking, on Thursday. So my newest craft video just went up yesterday. That was the loaf pan Santa sleigh. So go check that one out. I'm going to make this one a little smaller. Put this up here. Oops. There we go. This paper right here, this is tissue and wax paper. I did a tissue and wax paper and I just glued them together with the Mod Podge mix that I'm using right now. And then I just let it dry. But this is like a nice paper for lots of projects. I've used this in lots of different things. But I have some scrap of it that I'm going to just use in this. So it's nice that it's like, it's translucent. So you can layer with it, which is fun. All right. So I know I have more paper here. I'm only using like what I have on top. I've got to dig underneath. But this is a great way to use up your scraps. I was debating on whether I was going to do this morning or whether I was going to make some clusters. And I do have to do that as well. So I probably will be doing another live at some point here. I don't know if I'll get to it this week, but I need to make holiday clusters. And if you know what those are, you know. And if you don't, it's basically a good use for scraps. I use a lot of scrap papers and cluster them together and make little groupings of clusters that you can use as like accent or decorative pieces on other crafting projects or cards or tags or whatever. You can use them in journals. You can use them, in ornaments, whatever. There's so many different uses for them. So I need to make some clusters, which I probably... Like I said, I'd like to do it as a live. We'll see. I'll see what I have for time. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Don't hold me to it, but possibly. So I need to do that. But that's another great use of scraps. Getting rid of your scraps. Oh, I like this. This is actually from one of my digital papers. Just a little piece that was left over. I'm going to use this, I think, up at the top up here. that right up the top. Sean has, Sean is the cook in our family. He does, for the most part, like 90% of the cooking. Occasionally I will do something, but he enjoys it and likes it, so he does it. But he has roasted vegetables in the oven right now, and they smell so stinking good. Like, I just started smelling them here, and they are making me really hungry because I haven't had any breakfast yet. I've only had my coffee. So yeah, they smell very good. What else do I have? What else can I stick in here? I have that one already. I don't have any of this. Let's put a little bit of this. This one's almost done. So I also will be starting my Patreon here soon. Channel memberships and Patreon will be starting soon. I'm still working on it. It's like, it takes time to like get all of that stuff sorted out. And I'd never done it. Like, I'd never started one. So, but I am gonna. I've had a lot of requests for like classes. So I thought that'd be a great place to do some classes. So people can join the Patreon to do some Patreon only classes. So that will be starting soon. But lots of stuff in the works. All right, I like this. Let's just see if we can stick this in here. The color. And then this one will be just about done. And it's good because I'm just about up with my time here today. But I got a lot of stuff done. I got 2 full pages of collaging done. Let's see if we get that on there. There. I think maybe just a couple more little small spots. Use this. A little darker. One over here. Yeah, this one's looking good. Looking good. Maybe put this one right here. I think it needs something right there. All right. Oh, right here. I need something right there. What do I want to put there? I must have something in this mess of papers. Something different that I haven't used. Well, I have this. This is cute. Let's use him. This is another little image from one of my papers, little vintage elf. All right, let's put him right there. My thumb, I have, see the mark right there? I literally stabbed myself with my awl. This is an awl right here. I was doing I was making some charms, and I was pushing the awl down through one of the charms, and I stabbed myself right through my thumb, here a few days ago, and it is so sore. It healed up pretty good, but it's still really sore to the touch. So when I'm doing this little like tedious peeling and stuff like that, my thumb is like really sore. But yeah, that was my dumb moment of the day when I did that. That was not fun. All right, so I think we are good. I think I'm going to wrap up this live. I finished up 2 collage papers today. Again, just reminding you, make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, turn on that little notifications bell so you're notified. Make sure that notifications bell is set to all so that you receive all of my notifications. And yeah, give this video a big thumbs up if you rewatch it, or you can actually give it a like right now. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'm gonna end and we will see you in my next video. Like I said, I might do another live tomorrow doing some clusters. We'll see what I have for time. But if not, we'll see you on Thursday for my next video. Have a great day, guys. Take care.